Let's go, folks. How's everyone doing today? It is now Wednesday, June 11th. Like I mentioned in my previous video, I'm gonna go live Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturday. And like I mentioned, the reason why I want to do that was Monday was just to go over very briefly on what my goal is for the week. And then Wednesday, it will be our midweek review, followed with live seller calls. And then Saturday is how are we doing for the week and what do we need to do on this Saturday power hour to achieve that goal. So just quick update. My goal is always one contract a day, which is 5 contracts in a week. I always look to achieve 50% of my goal by Tuesday. So that way I'm ahead of the curve and my week just gets easier, right? And so as of right now, I only have one contract signed. It was sent yesterday at 5:04 or 5:09 p.m., signed at 5:14. Reason being is because I stayed on the phone with the seller, went over the contract from top to bottom, also got 24 pictures, and he will be sending me a video walkthrough of his property today. So we should be able to move this property quickly unless I screwed up on the comping. So as far as the week goes, I am too short. So if I get 2 more, not if, but when I get 2 more contracts by the end of today, then I'll be on track to get my 5 contracts a day. That's where we are. So now we'll just go ahead and make some calls, see that I have a few folks online. Who's on right now? Drop your name on the chat, where you're from, how long you've been wholesaling. Really appreciate that. Selexi, did I say that correctly? Hopefully I did. How you doing? Where are you located? And thank you for tuning in. Cool. So let me quickly go over my pipeline and see if anyone responded to my text message or messages. See if I got anyone raising their hands. Michael, who's Michael? Burton, Harry, John. All right, good. North Idaho, nice. Oh, Bryson, what's up, bro? Bryson, you want to hop on here, by the way? Let me know if you want to hop on, bro. Okay, cool. I'll drop it on here. You can go ahead and hop on if you want to. I just got some messages from my dispo gal about some of our properties. So just bear with me, guys. Oh my gosh. How many do I have on here? Holy moly. Louisiana. Jermaine, you are live on YouTube, my friend. Just FYI. What was that?
I said, what's up, bro?
What's up, man? How can I help? Do you need me to mute you or no?
Oh, no. I just need the. You remember you shared a template before for marketing, like whenever you're doing the dispo.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I'm just trying to find that template, but I can't find it. So I don't know if I ever should copy it.
cool. I'll send it over to you right now.
Thank you, brother.
Um, what is your?
I'll text you the email right now.
Yeah, just text it to me.
All right, cool. Thank you, bro.
Cool.
All right.
Bryson, how you doing, buddy?
What's up? It's good. It's a
Let's.
good morning.
What's up?
It's a good morning. Am I quiet?
You were a little bit, but I can hear myself talk too. So I don't know if you have the speakers or something.
Yeah, I do have speakers on. I try to keep my mic turned down so you don't have to listen to yourself.
That's all right. Or if you have AirPods or headphones, you can. No,
I
doesn't work.
used to.
Okay. Cool. So what you got? What do you have set up for today?
Well, gotta be honest, I'm probably just gonna stick to some Fizbos.
Dude, that's cool, man. A lot of folks that are on watching are probably just starting, maybe don't have enough, much capital, I should say. It's the
Mm-hmm.
same way that I started. So FISBOs is a good way to practice for free. I always like to say it's like going to the batting cage at zero cost.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect, dude. Just fire away, brother. I'm just responding to some of these pings with my dispo person, so I just got to take care of that real fast. So if you want to go ahead and make some calls, go for it.
Yeah. Make one right now.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, my name's Bryson. I'm calling about your property on. If you're still interested in selling that, give me a call back at. Thank you.
What a pro. This guy knows when to mute himself.
I streamed when I was a kid.
There you
I
go.
found out the hard way.
Got it. Let's see. All right. Now for that, I'm just going to go and make some calls.
Hey, I'm calling. Or my name's Bryson. I'm calling about your property on Northwest. Is that right? No, I'm an investor looking to make some money. Yeah, I missed that last part. What'd you say? Yeah, I can do a cash offer. I want to figure out what works best though. Yeah, I don't know anything except what I see here on Zillow. So if you could tell me a bit about what you got going on. Okay. Yeah, the couple photos I see of the interior, it looks really nice. I guess I'm curious, did you consider working with an agent? No? Is there a reason why not? Okay. And what got you looking to sell it?
Personal reasons.
Sure, no worries. I don't wanna dig too deep. Well, yeah, if you just fully renovated this, I don't think you'd be very happy with my cash offer. I'll tell you that.
What's cash offer?
Are you asking market value? How do we come up with 570?
Just market value.
Yeah. So my cash offers tend to come in a little bit below that. So if you wanted to avoid paying fees, a realtor would be better than getting cash offers.
Okay, that's fine. Just feel free to message me or leave voicemails on whatever that may be. I gotta jump in a meeting now, so let me.
No worries.
See you later.
All right, bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Go to a meeting. Okay. I'll close my window.
Has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to...
Hey, Bryson, how long has that been on the market for?
Says 38 days.
Got it. So, question for you: where were you going with that conversation, or where did you want that conversation to go? Like, what was going through your mind?
Yeah, I wanted a listing referral. Because he was like, "Well, do you want? Are you gonna give me a cash offer?" It's like, well, I can give you a cash offer. That's what we do. But your house isn't like, it's not in that kind of position. So unless he was like needing to sell it or something, then it's like. But
There you go. That's your key word right there. So listen to yourself. I understand that it's not in a distressed position. I get that. But you don't know if he's in a distressed situation or not.
right.
The house itself is not a distressed house, but he might be in a distressed situation, which you would be a solution.
Okay.
But you prejudge that all the way through.
Right.
So probably another route, I would have been like, hey, it's been on the market for 38 days. What type of feedback have you gotten? Why hasn't it sold yet? How long are you willing to sit there? Is it vacant? Are you living there? Are you losing money by keeping it vacant? What if it doesn't sell in the next 6 months? What are you going to do? Are you going to rent it out?
Yeah.
Like, those are the questions that I would be asking just to see if he's motivated or not. You just looked at the current condition of the house and you made an assumption and a conclusion that this is not a good.
It's true. I should have asked again in a different way when he said there were personal reasons.
Yeah, so at that point I'd be like, hey man, like, you already went to the route of I don't want to dig too deep, which is the worst thing that you can
I
say.
shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, but you said it nonetheless. So then out at that point I'd be like, hey, he said you've got sales for personal reason. If you don't mind me asking, what happens if it doesn't sell for the next 6 months? Then at that point, you're going to pull the strings. You're going to be like, dude, I need to sell this quick. Or he's going to say, I can sit on this forever. Oh, okay. So your personal reason is not that doesn't have that much of an emphasis or importance, whatever. You know what I mean? The point is, you never got to see if there's any motivation.
No. And
So
it
that's
was
my
a
only
rush,
feedback
too.
there.
He said he'd let me talk to him again. This is the second time I've tried to call him too, so I'm glad he picked up. But no, I'll do that again next time I call him, though, for sure.
All right. So if you're calling for FSBOs, I'm sorry.
You're supposed to add, or I'm supposed to just say, how do I help if I don't know what's wrong, right? Like,
Yep.
I just didn't even say that. So
Yeah, all right. Like I said, personal. Oh man, what's going on? For personal reasons. Oh man, if you don't mind me asking what's going on. Now, if you said, "Oh no, it's too personal, I don't want to divulge it," okay, great, no problem. So I see here it's been on the market for 38 days. Just curious, while I'm doing my comps here, what happens if it doesn't sell for the next 6 months? That will then he's gonna start divulging his personal
Well,
reasons.
then I got things to pay, or you know,
Exactly.
yeah. Okay.
By the way, for the folks that are watching that are doing the FISBOs, you got to put me on mute somehow because I'm echoing. Guys, as you know, with FISBOs, it's exactly the same thing as far as the closer's formula still, right? Like how much you're looking to get for it, which in this case you already see it, so you can say, "Hey, I noticed you have it on the market for 500, for 455,000. You know how much?" And I also see that you've been having it for 65 days. I mean, how much are you looking to get for this? 455. Oh, okay, cool. Tell me what you got going on. And then if they start, 3 bedroom, 2 bath, once they're done, you'd be like, "Hey, Bryson, I completely understand, man. I can read all of that off Zillow, but I don't know what's going on as far as what I cannot see on here." Right? Well, what do you mean? Okay, well, I mean, how current are these pictures? Does it currently represent its current condition? What got you looking to sell? Well, why does that matter? Well, it matters because I'm about to write you a $250,000 check. I kind of like to know. What if you live in a bad neighborhood and you get a bunch of drive-bys going on? I don't know, right? What got you looking to sell? Oh, no, I just want to move out. Oh, okay, cool. You know what I mean? Like it just move it forward. But I would hit those points. Hey, I noticed you've had it on the market for 60 days. What are the feedbacks that you've gotten from the people that walk the property? Oh, yeah, okay, great. If you don't mind me asking, how come he hasn't sold yet? Like what's going on? And if they still haven't told you what got you looking to sell, then be like, all right, well, I know it's been on the market for 60 days. Hopefully I can be an easy button for you. But while I'm looking up the comps here, just curious, what happens if it doesn't sell in the next 6 months? Because then that's going to show you the motivation. So that's how I would attack the FISBOs. Dude, if I start getting jittery, guys, just know I'm like caffeined out.
Has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone.
This guy's name is Shetton. I'm like, are you shitting me?
Hello?
Hello, is this Shetton?
Yes, who is this?
Yes, Shen. Good afternoon. My name is Caesar. I'm calling about your property on Agave Avenue. I think you might have spoken with one of my guys a while back, and I just want to see if you're still, by any chance, still looking to sell that property. Hello? All right. Well, that's beautiful. I'm calling you again. Leslie, how you doing? Brother, we're all guilty of assumptions. I do it too. I do it almost every day. It's just a matter of catching yourself so that you don't do it in the next call. But yeah, 100%.
About your property on North Lake George Drive? Yeah. You still interested in selling that?
I'm sorry?
You still interested in selling that?
It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. House is on stilts, has a boat dock, 2 boathouses. One has a lift, one doesn't. Built in 81.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah. How much were you looking to get for it?
The 430. I can also own a finance.
Okay. Cool. Well, sounds like you want to get right into it. What got you interested in selling?
I bought the house next door, fixed it up, and the wife liked it better.
Okay.
It's smaller. We're only there part-time. We're there in the summer.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Well, so you haven't thought about renting this one out? Just don't want it?
No, not renting it.
Okay.
Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah. Okay, so now I'm curious. Were there any repairs that you were thinking about doing to this one before you moved out?
Any what?
Repairs that might have been needed?
I'm in the middle of doing some repairs. If I do the repairs, I'm going to give it to a realtor, and they're telling me $500,000.
Okay. So I could sell it for 500 after I finish repairs? Is that what you're saying?
If I finish all the repairs, I'm going to list it with a realtor. Right now, I'm listing it for $70,000 below what a realtor's selling me.
Okay.
Because it needs a bathroom remodel, needs exterior paint, needs a little siding, a lot of little stuff. One bathroom I just finished.
Okay, that sounds good. And so how do we come up with 430? You just want to take 70K off the top?
It's just a number I came up with.
Okay.
I watch the market. I know what's going on out there.
Yeah.
You can't find a house on the river right now
How much would that cost me, you think?
that I'm aware of.
Okay. How much do you think it would cost me to finish up those repairs?
Are you
Not myself. No, I'm not local.
I mean, to paint the exterior, and I mean, probably 20,000 if you're not doing it yourself.
Okay. In the bathroom too.
What do you want to do with the house?
I'm looking to make some money off of it. I'm an investor too.
Well, you just said it in the first place.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Investors don't buy from investors. But anyway, yeah, the bathroom only needs a shower. Everything else is pretty much done.
Oh,
Just
okay.
add new board siding, put it on, all that good stuff.
Okay, cool.
So did you look at the market there?
No, I can't spend too much time looking around. That's why I called first.
You mean you're in the area now?
Looking in the area. I'm just online.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
So you know what's out there.
For the most part, yeah. I can see it. And you said you would take seller financing. So
20% down, 7%, 30 years.
7%.
Yep, that's going rate. It's even higher if you're not owner occupied.
Well, I gotta be honest. I had a deal not too far from there, and I think it was set at like 5%, and not a single buyer would pick it up.
Their mistake.
Well, it's gotta beat the bank. I mean,
You don't beat the bank. You go higher than the bank. I have
sure.
people take on because they got
Right, but my buyer's gotta make money.
again, investors don't buy from investors. And I'm thinking
Okay, I see what you're saying. If I were to buy it at 430, and after I do the repairs, pay for closing costs and carry costs, I'd be negative 10K. Is there any chance we could negotiate?
that's why you don't buy from an investor. Am I going to give it to you for nothing? No. I'm going to do it.
All right. We can't negotiate?
There you go. Have a good day.
All right.
Good call, Bryson. That's a good call, but that's an end buyer. That's how we should be acting. He was more of an end buyer than you were.
Right. It
Right?
sounded like he's been in this for like 20 years.
Yeah. So do you have the calculator? If not, I'm going to have to tell Brett to
No,
share
I
this
do,
with you.
yeah.
Okay. Do you have it up?
No,
You
I
didn't.
try not to bring in numbers because it usually goes south if I do.
Well, what do you mean? How are you going to make an investment decision if you don't have numbers in front of you?
Right. I mean, like, I try not to get into it too early.
No, I understand that. I 100% agree with you. But this is an investor. It's all about numbers. That's why. What was the remark that he told you when you told him he was an investor?
You don't buy from investors.
Yeah.
Don't buy from
He said, "Why didn't you tell me that to begin with?"
that too. Yeah.
He's an investor. At the end of the day, it's all about numbers, bro. It's got to make sense to him. It's got to make sense to me. Right? So I 100% agree with you. When you're talking to someone that's just a local Joe Schmo looking to sell their property because they have a need, you're 100% correct. Don't get into the numbers too quick. Do it motivation. In this case, it's straight up an investor. So you got to know who you're talking to.
Okay.
So at that point, it's just all numbers. Use his numbers. All right, man, let me just do this. I know you got to cash out. It's got to make sense to me too. So you say 500,000 is what you put it up on the market for, right? Boom. You said it's going to cost $20,000 to get it so that I can put it on the market for $5,000. Okay, cool. So after I pay all the closing costs, all the holding costs, which you know you're an investor, do the repairs. If I buy it at 430, I'd be negative 10. Are you negotiable on that number at all? I want to make sure you cash out, but I got to make sure that I can keep the lights on. And he's gonna say, no, man, I told you I'm an investor. I'm not. Okay, great. No problem, bro. I completely understand. Do you have any other ugly house? Do you have any other houses that's ugly enough for you to for you to be able to give out on a discount? No. No problem. Are you actively buying? Because there are times when I come across a property that just doesn't fit me. I'm more than happy to go ahead and assign it over to you.
Right.
You,
should have at
like-
least taken that.
That's right. That's where that conversation should have gone.
Yeah.
That's where that conversation should have gone. That being said, you could have locked this up at 350s where I would have gone.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I would have locked up. He's asking for 470. At 350 would be good. Just looking at the numbers.
Right. And that's what I'm afraid of when people are like, "Oh yeah, I got it for market value." It's like, okay, well, I'm gonna spend like 70 grand just to buy it, you know, on top of what I
So-
give you.
So what are you afraid of that?
Because they're just gonna be like, "No, kick rocks."
And so that's part of the game. If you don't like that, get out of the game.
I see what you mean.
I'd rather have someone tell me to kick rocks 2 minutes into the conversation than 20 minutes in the conversation.
That's true. Yeah.
You get what I mean? So I'm telling you, because you knew, bro, like my first 90 days, my only goal in the first 90 days was to get as many people to tell me to kick rocks. I didn't give a fuck about getting a contract. I didn't care about putting money in my bank account. I just wanted people to tell me to fuck off. Because every time someone told me that, I'm learning something. I'm pushing myself to my limit. I'm getting thicker skinned. So embrace it. Don't shy away from it, is what I'm trying to say.
And he wasn't that difficult. I've had worse.
You're absolutely right. There you go.
There are worse people out there to deal with.
Yep. Off to the next one. That's the name of the game.
Been forwarded to voicemail. The person. been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Maddie. Good afternoon. Caesar here, calling about your property on Old Norcross Road. Looks like you're looking to sell this property. I am looking to buy. Give me a call when you get this. Who is this?
Calling about the property on
In Chicago?
8434 Blackstone. Yes.
All right. Angela,
How are
how are you? I didn't recognize your number. I apologize.
Oh, that's okay. I was calling to tell you that we decided to go with someone else. We took an offer. My family decided that they wanted to go with the one I told you that was for 110. So that's who they decided they wanted to go with. Right now, it's still like in the beginning stages. We kind of, we took the offer. My attorney is still looking over their contract. So as far as I know, that's it. I mean, the one I wanted, I was outnumbered on. And so they just, this is the one that the family decided was 4 of us that had to make the decision. So
Got it. Yeah, no problem. Hey, the most important thing is for you guys to move your property. So congratulations on at least making a decision.
Thank you. And like I said, that's the one they decided on. If for some reason something doesn't go through, I will call you back if you're still available. That's good. If you're not, I totally understand. But that's how I told them. I said, well, I'll look at it like that because I don't know. We'll see what happens with it.
Yeah, no problem at all. Yep.
Okay, I just wanted to call you and at least let you know,
Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate you for doing that. It shows your character. So thank you. But if you don't mind, if I can ask you 2 questions. One is, when is your closing date for that deal?
That closing date will be in 20 to 30 days. So we're looking more for 30 because I'm sure it's going to take 30 days.
Perfect. So we're looking at like mid-July.
Yes.
So what I'm going to do, if you don't mind, Ms. Angela, is I'm probably going to give you a call like the first 2 weeks of July just to see how things are going. Just in case things are starting to go sideways, at least I can squeeze right in there before anyone else does. If things go sideways before then, please do not hesitate to pick up the phone and call me right away. And then one last thing that I got to ask you is, what made the others go with this guy, with this offer?
Well, I think they were looking to go with the one for 120. And when my brother, remember yesterday, I told you that he was going to meet with the guy.
Mm-hmm.
He met with him, and that's the one that's a police officer.
Yep.
They kind of tried to give us the runaround. Like, there was a guy that was supposed to come out there, and he sent the head guy that was supposed to come. He didn't come. He sent someone else. Then when that gentleman came, he did some videoing, and he said, do you mind if I do that? My brother said no. And when he did it, he said, okay, well, we have someone that could possibly be a potential buyer. Can I bring them? And then my brother went. This is after my brother left. And he said, absolutely not. He said, you were supposed to make sure you had everything. There was a so-called the plumber that came out there, the plumber, and then a guy that does some contracting. He didn't bring his actual guy that actually comes and looks at the homes. So he brought, I guess, a substitute But then he wanted my brother to ride all the way back. And again, that ride where my brother comes from, where he lives, is like it's a 45 to 50-minute drive. And he said, no, I'm not coming back. And he said, you should have done it while you were here. And then when I called him to say, he said, Angie, you didn't tell me that they were going to be sending someone else back. I said, they're not supposed to. He was going to bring one guy, look at it, and make the decision. He said, I'm not coming back. He said, so that one right there, he said, I don't have a good feeling with it. He said, the guy that came was very young. And he said,
Yep, they're not the end buyer. Like I said, like I told you yesterday,
Exactly.
it's a phantom 120. It's a fake 120.
Exactly. It was exactly what you said. And then he said, no. He went, absolutely not. He said, I'm not looking. He said, we're not looking to get rich off of this, so I'm not looking to go with that one. And that was the highest one on the table. So we just said no. And he said, no, just tell him no. Absolutely not. So then when I told my other brother, he was like, oh, no. We're not doing that. So I said, okay. So that was number 2. So it was them. They made the decision on that one and said no to it. So that's how that went.
Yep.
And my sister's in the neutral corner. She's like, well, whatever you guys decide, So it was the brothers kind of made the decision because they're there. We're not there.
Well, Miss Angela,
actually,
Miss Angela,
yeah,
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. No, keep going.
No, I was just saying the boys, my brothers are there, so they are the ones that get the feeling of whomever comes out there. We're just talking to them on the phone, So
absolutely. Well.
And I told them, so just so you know, I would, appreciate it. I thank you, but I would love for you to keep me in the loop there in case anything goes wrong with this one, if you can. And I would definitely call you and let you know how it goes.
Yeah,
so if it doesn't go,
absolutely.
I'm going to call you, Caesar.
Well, just to let you know, I mean, my first part of me is really hoping that this guy is an end buyer and you guys are good at 110. The other half of me, I still feel like this guy is not, and you're still gonna come back to me 3 weeks from today. And the only reason why I say that is because numbers are numbers, and that 110, that is a really, really, really tight squeeze for any investor.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
Let's reconvene maybe 3 weeks from now. And like I said, if things starts to go sideways, anywhere between now and then, please do not hesitate to give me a call back. Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Caesar.
All right. Thanks, Angela. Have a good one.
You too. Bye.
All right. Mid-July. Let us put this on our calendar. June 11th. Give her a call on the 2nd. For you folks that are watching, how do you guys go? What are you guys' thoughts about my call there? How would you have done it differently? And how do you guys approach those kind of situations? I'd love to hear from you. For me as well, for me to grow, and also for anyone else that's watching. Drop it on the chat.
You've been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please leave your message for 3125325.
Hey, good afternoon. Caesar here, calling about your property on Spring Lake Drive, Unit C. Look like you're looking to sell this property. I am actually looking to buy in that area. I am a cash buyer. Looks like the owner of this is your company name, so I'm assuming you guys are investors as well. When you get a chance, give me a call, man. Let's see if we can make some deals here. All right.
What's up, guys?
What up, buddy?
Hello.
Hey, hello, is this Jess?
Yeah, what can I do for you?
Yes, sir. I was giving you a call about your property there on Capitol Drive. I think you spoke to someone on my team a while back about selling. You still looking to sell it?
Yeah, you just have to get back with me later. Right now, I'm pretty busy.
Okay, what's a good time to get back to you?
Sometime tomorrow. This is a bad day today.
Okay, what time tomorrow? Like around this time or evening?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
All right, sounds good.
All right, appreciate it.
Sorry, Mr. Call. So please leave a brief message and I'll get back with you as soon as I can. Thanks and have a good day.
Hey, Nate. Good afternoon. Caesar here, calling about your property out in East Pollock Lane, out in Phoenix. Looks like you're looking to sell this property. You might have spoken with one of my team members. I am a cash buyer looking to buy in that area. So if you're still looking to sell, give me a call. Thanks, man. Oh, this guy's a freaking wholesaler or scam.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 9.
Has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to...
I can't take the call now.
Please leave your message for 704.
Hey Sharon, good morning. Caesar here calling about your Coronado Drive Unit F property. Looks like you're looking to sell this property. I am looking to buy out in Charlotte, so give me a call back when you get this. Thanks.
Has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying... has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey Roland, good afternoon. Caesar here calling about your property on Lark out in San Antonio. Looks like you're looking to sell this property. I am a cash buyer looking to buy. Give me a call when you get this.
Hello?
Hey, we're speaking Daryl.
Yeah, this is Daryl.
Daryl, good afternoon. My name is Caesar calling about your property on Jenkins Road.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you might have spoken with one of my team members, or maybe you filled out a form. But are you by any chance still looking to sell that property?
Yeah, I'm willing to sell the property if I could find the right buyer.
Wonderful. Maybe I'm the right buyer for you. We'll see.
I hope so.
How much are you looking to get for it?
Well, like I say, there is 40 acres of it. 40 acres.
40 acres. It's all
40
land.
acres.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. There are a couple of houses that they would take some major redos to make them livable.
Got it. So really, at this point, the value's in the land, right?
Right.
Got it. Okay. So 40 acres. How much are you looking to get for it?
$1,250,000.
$1,250,000 for 40 acres, huh?
Right.
Got it. All right. You said there's a couple of houses. It's all vacant, right? No one lives there. It's just
Nobody's living there right now. No, just a couple of houses, and they're in poor repair.
got it. Well, I mean, 40 acres, that's a good amount of land. If you don't mind me asking, how'd you acquire it? Did you buy it? Did you inherit it? Or?
I bought it over the years. It was my father-in-law's property, and I purchased the property a piece at a time in order to give them some income.
Nice. So you're looking at it as more of an investment property for you?
I'm sorry?
I said you were buying it just to cash in at some point, or were you planning on building on it?
I'm not understanding you. I'm hard of hearing, terribly hard of hearing.
No problem, Mr. Darrell. I was just asking if you were buying it over time as an investment where you can cash in at some point, or were you thinking of building on it?
There was a point when we thought we might build a house there, yeah. But then my wife passed away, and it just left me at the time. That was quite a while ago. I have since remarried, and we live in Waynesville now rather than trying to operate or to live at either one of our other places. And so we got some property for sale. If you're interested, we'll try to work with you.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just looking at some of the lands in the area. If you don't mind me asking, how'd you come up with a 1.25 million?
I sold a very similar piece of property back in 2007, and that's what I sold it for. So there are people out there who will buy it.
Yeah. I mean, I understand the 40 acres. That 1.25 just doesn't justify it based on what the land is selling out there right now. You know, I mean, I understand you sold that one property, but you said that was 2007.
Yeah, I know.
So, I mean, I can't use that as a comp.
For comps, but there have been several transactions took place in the Johnson Creek, Coal Creek area recently that you could look at for comps. I have no idea what land itself by itself is bringing, but I do know that a couple or three tracts have sold, and you're welcome to look at them. They are probably the most recent sales. So check it away.
Yeah. The 40 acres, is it all buildable? I mean, I'm pretty sure it's got trees and everything.
It is all buildable. 40 acres, all buildable. We do have one north slope that's fairly steep, but it's perfect for what a lot of people want. So don't worry about that. So
got it. Okay.
The rest of it's fairly is not real estate.
Yeah. So I still got to clear it out. I mean, if I were to buy this and build it, I got to probably build a road on there and so forth and so forth.
Well, there's a state road right through the middle of it, and it's very easy to break off the state road to go any direction you want to.
Yeah, I gotcha. Well, let me ask you if you don't. Let me ask you something. I mean, if knock on wood, if no one buys it at that price point, is this something you're just going to keep forever until it gets passed on to the next generation, or is this something that?
I can do that. I can pass it on to the next generation. I would prefer to sell it and pass them cash.
Got it. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I would love to buy it, 40 acres, but just not at 1.2. That's just way overpriced based on what's selling out there right now. I mean,
Well, check it out. I don't have any idea. So
yeah,
that
well,
would be a
I'm
good
letting
thing
you know
to
now.
do.
I am checking it out as we speak. So some properties got sold for only $10,000 or $15,000 for an acre or less. 2 acres actually. Sorry, not an acre. Now,
Yeah.
obviously, I can't really. I mean, whenever I comp land, I don't really comp a 2 acre land versus a 40 acre land, right? Like
No, you don't.
it's two totally different things. Like a lot of people think it's like, oh, it's $10,000 an acre, so now I'm gonna multiply 10,000 times 40. It just doesn't work that way, right? So we got to look at
No.
what we can do
it
with that
doesn't.
land.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're happy to have you check it out. Like I say, a couple of fairly big tracks sold. They weren't that big, I don't think, but sold within the last year and a half. That might be something to look at.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'll throw this out there at you and then see what, maybe we can meet somewhere in the middle. But in an ideal world, I would probably want to buy this like in the threes, like in the 300,000 mark.
I'm sorry, I didn't. That might have blew by me for some reason.
No, I was just saying if I were to buy this property in an ideal perfect world, I'd like to buy it like in the $300,000 range.
Well, that property will not be in the $300,000 range.
No, I understand.
No.
I understand. That's why I said in a perfect world. Now I understand 300 is.
What might be perfect for one is definitely imperfect for another.
I 100%. I 100% agree with you.
Somewhere out there is a happy medium. That,
Yeah. Well,
everybody is happy.
Well, that's where I was going to ask you. Obviously, 300 is too low for you, and I understand that. And 1.2 is just way too high. I mean, how close can you come down, or what type of room do you have?
Yeah, well, it depends. You decide what you're willing, what you can and are willing to offer, and I can give you a one-word answer, yes or no. So
I mean, you usually in the negotiation, you throw a number, I throw a number, and you throw a number. I mean, I throw a number at you.
No,
so I'm just saying, what's your number?
We might get to that, but we need to know that we are sincerely interested and sincerely going to do something with it. So
I am sincerely interested in it. That's why I'm still talking to you. Otherwise, I would have told you to kick rocks already when you said 1.2.
Yeah. Well, like I say, you are willing to. You're quite welcome to look at these 2 or 3 pieces of land that sold recently. I mean, when I say recently, within the last year and a half. I don't know what they sold for, but you're willing to look at it. If you're willing to look at it, it might give us a starting point.
Well, Mr. Darrell, I see a property here that sold 14.85 acres. So 15 acres sold for 86,000. That's 15 acres. Yours is 40. So, I mean, if I were to multiply 86 times 3, that's 270,000, $300,000, which is right what I was saying. Right?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna pay 5x.
Yeah, well, that's fine. Yeah, you can probably find something else though that would be more amenable as a comparison.
Yeah, I mean, this is
But,
this
you
is this
know,
isn't too far from you. I mean, I'm not talking about 20, 30 miles away from you.
Yeah.
So just to let you know, I mean, I'm not lowballing it for the sake of lowballing. I'm looking at the comparables here on what land sold, and that's why. I mean, I'm playing the game with you. I threw you a number, but if you don't want to throw me a number, then the last thing I want to do is waste your time. If you don't want to dance, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand.
So, are you want to dance, or
And,
should I just hang up?
well, if you're not willing to look at all at the three pieces that sold very, very recently, that were very, much.
Do you have those addresses? Do you know which one? I can look them up right now. I'm more than happy to take a look at them.
Well, I don't know what you got. Well, there was one near one near that store there on Jonathan Creek, and there was another further up Jonathan Creek towards the intersection to Highway 19. I don't know what those sold for, but they ended up in high density housing. I hope mine never ends up in high density housing, but you never can tell.
You can never tell. You're right. So, yep. I mean, I know you keep saying take a look, and I'm looking at all the properties that got sold in the last 12 months. And like I'm giving you kind of like the range of how much it is. Up Cove Creek Road. There's some for 45. There's one that sold for 340. Now this one is 1.81 acres for 340,000, which
Yeah.
Yep. Well, I mean that looks good, but it also has a great view. The road is already built, so I don't need to spend money on the road. The trees are cleared out. So just because it says 340 at 1.81 doesn't mean I multiply that by 40 acres. You know what I mean? I got to look at how much it's going to cost me to build on it. You know what I mean? So I guess what I'm trying to tell you is I'm not just throwing numbers against the wall here. I do this for a living, and I am looking at some of the lands in the area. So how's this, Daryl? When you're ready to come to the dance, let's talk. I am a serious buyer. I am looking to buy. But like I said, usually I throw my number, the other person throws their number. But if you're not willing to do that, then you're not the right seller for me.
Well, I may not be. I'm an old codger. Old codgers as in 89. And, old codgers are different from young codgers. So.
I understand, sir. I understand. I'm just saying, I'm just letting you know I'm serious. But, when it comes to serious, we gotta keep talking.
To buy some to my daughter. I just have one daughter. I prefer to pass cash on to her instead of property that she would have to dispose of. Then, so
all right,
we'll talk. But if you're talking about going a lot below where I'm talking, forget it, because somewhere in that range is where is right. But it might not be at $1.2 million. It might be at 900,000. I don't know. We'll just have to see where.
Well, how much would you like to leave behind for your daughter?
What?
I'm sorry?
I'm sorry.
Oh, I was asking. You said you'd rather leave cash behind for your daughter, right? If I heard you correctly.
Yeah.
So what I was asking is, how much cash do you want to leave behind for your daughter?
$1 million.
Yeah, I understand. I got you. I mean, I'm looking at. Yeah, how much, if you don't mind me asking, how much taxes are you paying on this thing?
I'm sorry?
How much taxes are you paying on this 40 acres land of yours?
No, I'd have to look, but it's not awfully bad. It's high, yeah. You don't remember how much tax we paid on the 2 pieces of Cold Creek last year, do you?
Yeah, yeah. I gotcha. All right, well, keep my information. Yeah, I know this is your cell phone, so I'll text you my info.
Thoughtfully look at it, and if you want to talk some more, call back anytime.
We totally will.
We are certainly interested in selling if you're interested in buying.
Absolutely. And by the way, if you have any other houses that you're looking to sell, I'd be more than happy to take a look at it and see if it would make sense for me.
Yeah, well, we just sold one, and we're waiting for that to close. Of course, it's in Shelby. It's not here. That's irrelevant. So yeah, as it stands right now, that piece of property, and we've got about 18 point some acres up in the Hemphill section that we would sell. We've got to kind of protect my other daughter who's living up there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you take all that into consideration. We are interested in selling it, and if you think it's just an atrocious price that you never would be interested in, then I guess we just forget it. But if you think there's some negotiation that we can do and come up with another price that's more than the range of what you're thinking, call back. We'll talk.
Will do. Thank you, Mr. Darrell. You have a
Okay,
good one.
take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
1.2. That's huge. No deal. Let's see. Is it just me if everyone's on mute? I think everyone's on mute. Okay. Let's put this guy in a long-term follow-up.
Sorry, but the person you called has a voice. Sorry, but the person you called has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet.
Charity, charity, charity. Oh boy, she just hung up on me. Let's go.
Same. The last guy I was talking to hung up on me.
Yeah.
He was Russian too. Those Russian accents. I think they're cool. If I got to choose any accent, I'd probably go with like Australian or Russian.
You wouldn't want to go for an Indian accent?
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Oh shoot, I haven't even checked my inboxes just to see if anyone responded. Rolling. Got sold. John, Greg, Nikki. Who's Nikki? Nikki. Alright, so that one's done. Hey, wasn't one of you guys talking to someone from Philo, Ohio? Was that you, Edward?
No, I don't think so.
Someone was on here the other day talking about Philo, Ohio. I was like, what the heck is that? It might be the same lead. I thought maybe it was you. I was like, maybe it's the same lead. Where is this guy? Scott.
I did have one in Florida this morning, and he was actually a wholesaler, not the owner. He got it sub 2.
Yeah.
Trying to sell over retail too.
Been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to...
And guys, I'm gonna have a hard stop at 12:30 at the absolute latest. So in an hour and 15 minutes from now. Anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour and a half from now. So let's get a contract in before then. Let's go. Bryson, let's get you a contract, dude. Bryson, you want me to give you a lead that you can call on? What do you mean no?
So many leads. Brett just bought me 2 of them yesterday.
So why are you not calling those 2 leads? Why are you calling Fizbos?
I did call them. One of them was like, I don't want to work with you. I'm calling someone else right now. And I was like, okay, I'll call you back tomorrow and see if that closes. And then the other one didn't answer me, so I'll call him again tomorrow. And then I got like 1,000 people on Zillow to call. So.
Okay, I'm gonna give you one just for the shits and giggles, and let's see if you get lucky. Let's go, dude.
Bet.
I've never met one guy who doesn't want free leads.
I want to take your money.
You ain't taking my money. You're gonna get a percentage off of it. But I do want you to call someone and see. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna look for a good one for you. What happened to this one? All right, let's call this one. Tim hasn't called this one in a while. I'm going to put it on private chat, all right? So I'm going to put his address first. And I'm going to put his number, his information. Oh, I'm putting it on. Whew, thank God. I was like, am I putting this on comments? All right, let's fucking go. Let's call it. I'll help you comp this sucker. Just watch the screen so I can walk you through it. But follow the formula, please. I mean, you do anyway. So.
Hello, John.
Hey, John, my name is Bryce, and I'm calling about your property on Mayfair Street. You still interested in selling that?
Well, I'm in the process of rehabbing it right now, and it's going to be listed probably here in about 30, 40 days.
Gonna list it with an agent?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Do you already have an agent lined up for that?
Yeah, I've got two of them actually that to choose from.
Okay.
Do we use on a fairly regular basis?
All right. And how much were you?
Are you an agent?
No, no. Would you rather sorry. Would you rather finish it and list it, or would you rather have me finish it? Because I could come in and swoop it up off your hands real quick.
Well, if I'm never opposed to any offers.
For sure. Okay. Well, what do you?
Do your due diligence on it and come up with an offer for me. I'll be happy to talk to you about it. I'm not going to sit around and have long conversations about this, that, or the other on the house.
Sure.
Because I've got other things to do. I get people calling me all the time going, well, okay, and then they ask the question, why are you selling your house?
We gotta know. But I am curious,
Well,
how much?
They start by going, well, would you consider taking an offer on your house? I said, okay, yeah. And then they come back and ask me why I'm selling it.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Well, I gotta know.
Hang up on.
No worries.
I've got a feeling because I'm in the business. I doubt that you're going to be able to get to where you need to be on it to make sense. But if you want to do that, feel free.
Yeah, I don't know anything just yet. How much are you trying to get out of it?
Well, once I get it rehabbed, it's going to go on market between 175 and 185.
Okay, so that's how much it could be sold for. But how much do you want to get out of it right now? Like if I were to come pick it up off you.
Well, I'd be looking probably at the 150,000 mark.
Okay, 150. And how much still needs to be done to it?
So I've got all the stuff. The bathroom is not finished. I'm waiting on the sheetrock guy at the moment. But I'm doing a medium rehab on the kitchen, a full down to the studs in the bathroom, and then just fresh paint inside and out.
Okay.
It's got an original roof. It's got a 20-year-old roof and a 20-year-old HVAC.
Okay. And so how much in dollar value do you think?
I don't know, dude. That's gonna be your job. As far as the rehab goes.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, about 15 grand.
Okay. Yeah. And you were gonna sell it for, you said 170 or?
It's gonna go on between 175 and 180.
Okay.
I've already talked to my gal about that. She says the comps support that, and so we're gonna be somewhere in that neighborhood.
170, you say? Okay. Oh, excuse my loud keyboard. Sorry.
Yeah. I was looking for Bernie, but I found him.
Okay, so I'm running some numbers here. Are you negotiable with that 150 at all?
Not much.
Okay. Well, okay. With that reaction, I'm just curious. What do you got going on? Why do we need 150?
And here's where you start asking the silly questions. It doesn't matter. send me 5180 for it.
Sure. Okay.
So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter why. If you want to talk, we'll talk. But if not, let's save each other a lot of time and say adios.
Yeah,
Take your time.
no, I wanna dance with you real quick. So okay, so with those numbers, I need to be a little closer to like 110, but that's I got closing costs, I got holding costs, and then I'm repairing it.
Mm-hmm.
But 110 is where I'm at. Is there a number that works
Okay.
best for you?
I am nowhere close to you on that. We're $40,000 apart on that.
Right? I mean, there's no realtor fees. I'm covering the closing costs.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best you can do, 150?
Okay, we'll do this. Send me an email. I've got some things I've got to go do right now. If you'll send me an email, we can continue this for a little bit and we'll see where it goes. But I'm out of time. I'm out of time for on-phone discussion.
Okay, no worries. Can I?
Can I send you an email address to this phone number?
Yes, please.
Okay, I will do that. Send me back an introductory email and we'll see where it goes.
Awesome. Sounds good. Thank you, John.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay.
There you go, Bryson. How did that feel?
That wasn't bad. I think I dealt with it okay.
What are your thoughts? Like, walk me through how that conversation went with you, for you.
I don't know. I mean, it felt good.
Yeah, I guess my question is like, where do you think you were carrying that? Where would you have gone with that conversation?
Well, the entire time in the back of my head, I wanted to like bring up seller financing, but I don't know enough to like.
Yeah, but why would you bring up seller financing?
Right, like.
No. I'm asking, why would that thought enter your mind?
Because it's something Brett and I are interested in. Because if we can do seller financing, then we pick it up ourselves and then we rent it out, and because we can make it work for us, depending on the terms. But I don't want to bring that up unless they bring it up. So I didn't. It was just on the back of my head.
Got it. Okay. So on that end, would Brett and bro, that's a great excuse. That's a great reason why you would think of seller financing. Now, my only question is, would Brett want to do any type of fixing before you guys can rent it out, or does he want to do seller finance on a move-in ready property?
So the last one we did, I think it did need some repairs, but it was basically move-in ready, which is the other difference. Is this one's not move-in ready. Like
Got it. Well, there you go. So that's what I'm saying. So then scratch that shit out of your mind. So, okay, so that's gone. So tell me, where do you think you were going to take that call and how you were going to take it? Everything is binary, right? You just told me it's not going to work because you're not going to put in, Brett's not going to put in $15,000, $20,000 of repairs in there.
Right. Well, okay. So I'd want to. Well, I mean, I'd want to work through my formula, I guess. I want to.
Which is what? What's your formula?
I want to figure out how much he wants for it.
Which he did.
To sell it.
Which he did.
And then if either getting a real estate agent on it is best for them, or if they will take a cash offer.
But you already have that. You have all of that information, don't you?
Yeah.
Real estate referral, an agent referral is not even going to work for you. So don't even tell me you're going to go that route, because he already told you he already has a realtor.
Right.
So that's gone. That's off the table. Why is he selling? He doesn't even want to sell. He wants to finish it. But if the price is right, he'll sell it to you so he doesn't have to finish it. Yes or no?
I guess I didn't ask enough questions to really figure out why he's selling it, though.
But the point is, he's not selling it, Bryson. He just told you he's fixing it. He's an end buyer. He's an investor. He has no emotional attachment to this thing.
I see.
Now, he could have said, hey, man, I'm running out of money. I want to sell this because I'm running out of money. Boom. Now he wants to sell. But he told you earlier, I'm finishing the job. And the next 30 days, I'm going to put this on the market. Does that sound like a gentleman who wants to sell his property right now?
No.
There you go. So right off the bat, you know it's no motivation there. That's where I wanted you to get at. See, you're so... And by the way, please don't take this personal because we all went through it. Edward went through it. I went through it. Everyone.
Yeah.
Your focus on your formula, what question to ask versus listening to that guy. And that's why he almost actually slammed you on your ass. He said, this is where the conversation goes bad. People ask me dumbass questions when I'm already telling them everything they need.
Right.
You get my point there? He told you in the beginning, at some point in the middle of the call, I am finishing this job. I have a realtor. In the next 30, 40 days, it's going to go up on the market. So I chatted you and you asked, well, would you rather finish this and list it or have me finish it? What was his response? Do you remember?
He was like, yeah, we could make that work if it was a good price or something.
If the price is right, that's right.
Yeah.
So then I would say, hey man, I would love to pick this up off your hands if also the price is right. So let's talk and see if my price and your price can meet in the middle. If our numbers communicate, awesome. Let's make a deal. If not, hey man, you're an investor, I'm an investor, I get it. So let's talk numbers.
Right. Okay. Right.
You get what I mean?
Yeah, I see it.
So then he goes, 180. Boom, you already have your ARV. Done. How much does it need to be done? 15. Perfect. All right, brother, investor to investor. If I pay you 150 for it and I can only sell it for 180, after I put in what? After I put in your repairs, which you said 15,000, closing costs and holding costs. Remember, these are investors, right? He's an investor. So I can talk to him like this because he's an investor. That's the key thing there. If this guy's a regular Joe Schmo selling their house, I wouldn't talk to him the way I'm teaching you right now.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah, I'll keep that.
Because he's an investor, I can say, hey, ARV's 180, you said. Repairs is 15. So if I buy this off you at 150, after I pay all the closing costs twice, plus the holding costs, plus realtor fees, John, I'm going to be negative 6,600. So are you negotiable with that 150 at all?
Okay, I see how you did that.
Right? And now he goes, well, why would you be negative 6,000? Well, bro, if I buy it off you at 150, I put in $15,000 of repairs, so that's 165. My closing cost and my holding cost is 12% of 180. So that's another $21,000. So if I buy this off of you at 150, my all-in number is 186. You just told me I can only sell it between 170 to 185. So I'm negative there. Are you negotiable? Well, no. Okay, well, finish the job. Do you have any other ugly houses? Are you working on any other houses that you want to get rid of and I can take it off your hands? And he says, no, I don't. You sound like you're a flipper. Are you actively buying? If you are, I can wholesale some deals to you. Let me find you a good deal. You get what I mean? It's numbers here because of this guy. Once again, because of your audience.
Yeah. It was the second one today.
It's the second one today, right? So that's why I said, hey, in order for me, doesn't mean it work for you, but in order for this to work for me, I would need this around the 110s.
Yeah.
In the 110s, my all-in number is 146, so I'm only making $30,000 here. Hey, John, you're a flipper. $146,000, $33,000 return. That's probably something you're looking for, right? Yeah, bro, you and I are the same. So in order for this to work for me, I'd need to be at 110. Can you do that? No. Hey, no problem, man. I completely understand. Keep doing what you're doing. By the way, Where do you buy and what type of houses do you buy? Because I might be able to send you a good deal or two.
Cool. Yeah, that was helpful.
All right. Cool, man. I'm just trying to help you out, bro. If I'm giving you too much information, or if sometimes no, I'm telling you, when I train, I kind of get on a rhythm, and it ends up being kind of like a machine gun, and then I can tell if it backfired, because you're like deers in a headlight. I'm not saying that's how you look right now, but there are times when I train people and it's like, oh shit, I gave them too much information. Now they're all over the place.
Right.
So
Sometimes it can be. But
yeah,
I
yeah.
like the feedback. Brett says the same thing. He'll be like, "Oh, I don't wanna be too personal about it." It's like, no, good. I want the feedback. It's helpful.
Cool. Shit. All right, let's make another call. Yeah, man, I try to get you on.
Who knows? Maybe I'll work it. He did text me, I think. No.
Just text him. Just say, hey, good chatting with you, man. Send me your email.
Hello.
Hey, is this Scott?
Yep.
Scott, good afternoon. My name is Caesar, calling about your property on 6th Street.
Yep.
Yeah, I think you might have talked to one of my guys, or maybe you filled out a form. I don't really know, but just wanted to see if are you still looking to sell that property by any chance?
Yeah, well, I'm still in court trying to get the ex-wife to sign the deed.
Yeah, going through a divorce, huh?
No, I divorced her 22 years ago, and she was supposed to sign it and never did. And and now, she's saying that she wants half before she'll sign, so I had to get the lawyer to do some paperwork and take it to the judge.
Oh, man, so that's going to take a while, sounds like.
Well, he said hopefully by Friday we'll know what's going on.
Oh, all right. Well, I mean, since you say by Friday, let me ask you, let's say everything's taken care of, everything's under your name. How much are you looking to get for this property?
Oh, well, I figure, for the size of it, it can be made into left as a 2-bedroom or made into a 3-bedroom or a 4-bedroom, because it's got a 12 by 28 section on the back that was just basically a rec area for the grandkids. And it's got 2 lots. So I figured, I got to at least get 70. If not, I'll just finish fixing it back up and sell it. My last ex-wife destroyed it. She went through and took the hardwood floor out of the kitchen. She took the carpet out of the back. And I got 2 other houses, and I just finished up one of the others, and I'm moving in it where I just get away from it.
Yeah, I got you. So is this house vacant right now, or?
No, I'm living in it.
Oh, you're living in it. Okay, so it's livable, yeah?
Yep.
Got it. Okay. What kind of things did I need to get it caught up to date?
Well, the thing is, there's the siding needs to be put on the gables on each end of the house. Why in hell, I don't know, but she took it off and threw it in the yard. She was a real psychopath. It had central air, and she cut it off the side of the house and junked it. And, I got her in court over that too, but, seems like the courts around here are slow and don't care about it.
Yeah. Oh, I know what you mean.
But the thing is, I figured, I got out of there, and everything, to fix it all back up. I figured about $5,000 to be up to par. And the house next door sold for $315, and the other one beside me sold for $230. And that was in the last 90 days.
Yeah, no, I do see that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Which one is your house? I'm looking it up online right now. What kind of car do you have? Do you have the red truck, or you have the silver Toyota? I think that's a Toyota.
No, mine's the one with the copper penny roof.
Copper penny roof. Let's see. All right. I'm looking on Google right now. Are you right on the corner or no?
No. Cohen's is on the corner, and I'm the second house from the corner.
You're the second house from the corner, right? You're not right next to that 2-story big building, are you?
2-story yellow house.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm right in the middle of it, and the one with the black roof.
Okay. So the picture that I have on here, you have a F-150,
Yep.
and then there's the truck right there.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, so that's your house. And you said there's another unit in the back. Did I hear you correctly earlier?
No, the thing is that what I'm saying is the house is almost 80 feet long. No, and the thing is, on the back, I had a 12 by 28 that I turned into a rec room for the grandkids. But it can be made into 2 bedrooms or 1 master bedroom or just left as a rec area.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I would love to make a deal with you. I'm just looking at some of the properties here. I see the one on 667 Front Street. It's one of your neighbors. It is a brick house though, so I can't really compare to that one.
I got one on 559 Main. Actually, I got 2 on 559 Main. There's 559 Main, and the one right next door is supposed to be 561 Main, but it says 561 Front Street.
Oh, so 559 Main. What's the address? I'm trying to look for it.
Yeah, it's 559 Main. It's right on. It's 300 feet from the house I'm living in now.
559 Main Street. Is that Ripley, Ohio? Is that the same or no?
Philo,
right? Okay.
Yep. Philo.
That's what I thought. For some reason, it's not showing up on Zillow. You said this one just got sold?
No, that's the one I just remodeled and moving into.
Oh, that's the one that you just remodeled in. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. When are you moving into that?
Hopefully within the next 30 days.
Oh, nice. All right.
I've been moving everything from the other house down. So I'm hoping to have everything out of the other house. And then when I get it all out of the other house, I'm going in and going to go ahead and lay the carpet that I got to replace the carpet that she tore up. And I've been buying stuff for the house, for the last year since they got her out. It took me 3 years to get her out of there.
Jeez.
Yep. And she was living with her first cousin. That's who she's with now.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's what everybody said. Said you sure picked some doozies for wives.
Yeah. You're quite a magnet there, huh?
Yeah. Yep. I'm just staying single from here on out. They can come and they can go.
That might be a good idea for you, brother. That might be a good idea.
Yep.
Oh man, I'm just having fun, by the way. Well, let me ask you this. If I were to buy this off you, I pay all the closing costs, no realtor fees. I'll buy it as is. Obviously, you got to take care of the court stuff, right? Once that's taken care of, you pretty much just take whatever you want to take with you, leave behind what you don't need. I mean, what's the best price that you can do for this?
Yeah. The best price, that's what I'm saying, because the thing is, I know I can go in there and spend 2 weekends and have it, everything buttoned back up to par. And, I know I can get 100 or more out of it just, without doing anything else to it besides sealing up everything and putting the carpet back in it and the hardwood floor back in it.
Yeah. No, I completely understand. Well, I like talking to you, man. And I always tell people I'm not a baker. I don't like to sugarcoat things. So I'll shoot you straight. Your 70 is not that far off. Looking at just the comps in the area and what needs to be done there to make it look like the others, I was really hoping you'd say like 55 or 60. So I guess my question to you is, do you have any wiggle room on that with that number?
No, the thing is, I got 2 people to offer me 60. That's the thing. If I can't get 70, I'm a contractor. I do dozing work. I do remodeling. I'll just go in there and remodel it and put it up for sale myself.
Perfect. So you're a contractor. So I like that. So let me ask you, I'll run it with your numbers. Okay. So let me ask you, how much, after I fix that place up for, how much do you think I can sell it on the market?
Well, when it's done, since it's got more lots than everybody else, I mean, it's got 2 lots, not one. I mean, I figure you can get anywhere between 190 to 200 out of it.
Perfect. Okay.
The thing is, everybody's wanting Philo. Everybody's wanting in Philo, but they can't get in Philo because there ain't nothing down there for sale.
Yeah. No, I got you. So you and I are aligned, man, because I actually have 185 on my after repair value. So I'll bump that up to 190, like you said. So now, being a contractor and all, how much do you think it'll cost me to get it up to date so that I can sell it for 190? And remember, I'm probably going to hire you or someone else. So how much do you think it'll cost me?
Yeah, you bring a contractor in there to everything up to date. I mean, because the thing is, I got dumpster in there now. I'm cleaning up all the yard and all that stuff, to where she just left shit everywhere. I mean, so I figure, you're looking anywhere between $5 to $8 grand to bring it up to par. The thing is, I mean, I'm actually going to go around the bottom of it, up 3 feet all the way around the bottom of it, and I'm putting heritage stone on it.
Got it. Okay. And how much is now? Let me ask you, what are the big 6-ticket items right now? Like the roof, foundation, HVAC. Talk to me a little bit about it.
It's got a brand new $12,000 metal roof on it.
Yep, I see that. Okay, so metal roof.
Yep.
How old is that? Well, I mean, it's metal roof.
I think 3 years or 4 years.
3 years. Okay.
It was put on just for my divorce. And the thing is, when it was put on, I tore off all the old plywood, everything, put all new plywood, everything. I mean, I did it all. I mean,
got it. And how are we looking on foundation?
Foundation's all concrete.
Any cracks?
No. It's just got a concrete slab, and then it's got the footer and the blocks. It's only got 1 block high, and then it's got the house on it.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, you can't even see none of the foundation.
Got it. Okay. And then so that's good. And I think you said something about the HVAC. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you earlier.
Yeah, she cut it off and scrapped it, so it don't have no HVAC on it.
Okay, so no HVAC. Okay.
Yep, and it's a total electric house.
Total what? Electric house?
Yep. Yeah, it's got electric baseboard heat, electric hot water tank, electric stove, electric everything.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It don't have no gas in it or nothing. It's just electric and water. That's it.
So you're saying the offer that you got was 60,000, right? So if I come up higher than 60,000, you do a deal with me?
It all depends on what you come up to. I mean, like I said, it don't matter. I mean, I was just trying to get out meat of it, but the thing is, I mean, I got no problem once I get in the other house. I got no problem with doing it. I got no problem with sitting there for 5 years. I mean, I don't. But I mean, I just want to get out meat of it, man. I mean, because the thing is, here in the last 3 months, I've had 3 heart attacks, and they found me bled out on my bathroom floor.
Jeez, man. No way. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yep.
You okay?
Yeah, I mean, they said I am. I go in about every week and get blood because they said I'm losing blood somewhere. They don't know where, but I'm still out here working every day.
Got it. All right. Well, I'm going to give you an offer. You might brace yourself because you might like me too much.
Yeah.
How's this? I'm more than happy to make this happen for you. I want to beat the other guy so you don't have to talk to anyone else. Let's do 65.
Let me think about it, and I'll let you know as soon as they let me know it's open for sale. As soon as she signs the deed, I will let you know.
Well, let me ask you this. If you're okay with that number, I'd be more than happy to get an agreement, and I'll even put a contingency there saying, obviously, with the deed. I mean, we don't move forward until that's taken care of, but at least you have a buyer. I mean, I'd be more than happy to do that.
Yeah, well, I mean, like I said, I can think on it for a day or so, I meet with him. Today's Wednesday. I meet with him Friday morning to find out what the judge got signed or what he didn't get signed.
Got it. Okay. Well, I mean, let me ask you, Scott. I mean, if assuming everything goes well, everything goes in your favor.
Yep.
How are we looking with that number?
Well, Well, like I said, I mean, I have to think about it, you know. I mean, it's more than anybody else. I mean, like I said, everybody else is offering 60.
Well, that's what I'm saying, man. I'm coming up $5,000 more. I guess my question to you is: you're really gonna walk away from 65 over 5,000?
Yeah, well, I mean, but the thing is, I mean, you know, I've also been thinking, you know, I mean, what I could get out of it if I just finished it.
Oh, absolutely,
I mean, 'cause the
absolutely.
thing is, you know, I mean, I was trying to sell it quick, you know, and then this here happened with the deed, you know, I mean, so it's got me, you know, to where, I mean, like I said, I've had two 40-yard dumpsters come in there and cleaned out everything, then took out two of the carports that were just sitting there, you know, cut off the front of the building to where it's got a 2-car garage and lean-to. I mean, I've been cleaning down there for the last almost 3 weeks now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, and the thing is, I went and bought new carpet, went and bought new hardwood flooring to put in there where she took it out. I mean, so, you know, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I've already been investing in it, you know, I mean, to where, you know, and I also had the guy come in and run off new gutter to put up.
Yeah, yeah.
She even ripped the gutter down and scrapped it.
Yeah.
So, you know, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I've been putting money into it, you know, I mean, so, but like I said, I mean, I'll think about it, you know, and, you know, I'll let you know Friday when the lawyer tells me what I can do, what I can't do. You know, if he tells me, you know, that she gets half, if she gets half, then I'm not selling it right now. I'll wait until, you know, I get it all over into my name. I mean, because I'm not giving her half. I'm sorry, you know. I mean, I've been divorced from her and been remarried already again.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah, no, I understand. What's your ex-wife's name? Is it Thelma?
Yep.
Yeah, I do see it on there.
Yeah.
And both of you guys. I got you.
Yeah.
Well,
that's one of them. The last one's name was Julie. Yep. Yeah.
Well, do you? By the way, do you go by Scotty, Smitty, or Scott?
Everybody calls me Smitty.
Smitty. All right, Smitty. You mind if I call you that?
I don't care.
Cool. All right, so I'll do that, Smitty, and I mean, like you said, I mean, with that type of rehab, I mean, if I can put it this way, my friend, if I can get my rehab calls as close as possible to what you're saying, I may be okay with that 70, and I don't mind sending over an agreement at 70. It's just, I will definitely I'll do my due diligence and get my guys in there. You know what I mean? But right now, I guess what I'm trying to tell you is I'll come up higher than everyone else's. I just need it to be anywhere between 65 and 70. As long as we fall in that range, and I don't even mind getting an agreement with you at 70. I just want you to know that if for some, you know, once we get our guys in there, if we have to, I may land in the 60s range, but I don't think I'm going to go below 60. You know what I mean? So I just want to share the fact that I'm a real buyer like everyone else, and I want to get this thing taken care of for you.
Yep. So, but like I said, I got your number here. I'll put it in there, and if it is, I mean, Friday, once I talk to him at 10 o'clock, I will call you back for noon.
All right, I'll send you a quick text with my info. Add me to your contact list, and then what I'll do is I'll give you a call around 10:30, 11 o'clock your time on Friday.
All righty.
All right, thanks, buddy.
All right. Bye.
Ugh, I did not like that call at all. Let's see.
Man, nobody's picking up for me today.
Bro, did you hear that call?
I heard a little bit of it.
Dude, I'm asking you, punch holes through that call for me. I'm already upset at myself, but I want you to punch holes through
What are you saying about 8K? That he thinks it takes $8K to fix it up,
Yeah, he's out of his mind.
and he's a contract. I thought that number was like, what the heck?
No,
Seemed like it never work.
No.
What did he have the ARV on there?
He was right. He was right dead on the money. 180.
180.
180. Dude, some of them sold for 250. Some sold for 209. So we're looking at 180, 200. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And how much would y'all land at 65?
Well, I told him I'd really like 65, but if I can get my rehab low enough close to his number, I can go 70. But 65 is really where I am, which is better than everyone else's. So I think when he calls back, I'm gonna stick to my guns at 65 and tell him I can come up later if I need to, or if I can.
What did you have rehab at?
50.
50?
Yep. So 190. Here's what I had it. Man, I am not on my A game today. That should have been an easy close. That's why I'd rather, like, 60 really is the right number, right? Because if you go 60, you do this, by the time you get beat up by the buyers, you know what I mean? Then you walk away with anywhere between $5,000 to $10,000 of assignment fee.
Right, yeah.
I don't like it looking like this, because then you have no room if you made a mistake.
Yeah,
if I made a mistake on the ARV, I made a mistake on the repairs. If I made a mistake on all of these, I'm screwed. So that's why the guys that are offering them are right on the money at 60. Because that gives them a $10,000 cushion if they're wrong.
Right. So that's all the offers he's getting at the 60?
That's why he's getting the offers at 60, yeah. So
and his deciding factor is just the divorce thing, right?
Yeah. So if he calls me back, I might just be like, bro, I really, looking at all the comps, I actually feel much more comfortable at 63. Because I think that looks good, dude. 28% return, 42,000, just shy of 50.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
But
I like how you reeled him in when you found out he was a contractor. And like, all right, let's use your numbers.
Yeah.
And he kind of caught me off guard when he said 8,000. I was listening. I was like, 8,000? What the?
I felt the same way. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? He said he's had 3 heart attacks the last 3 months.
Yeah, that was the other thing. I was like, how do you want to fix a house? You had like 3 heart attacks, man. You're not going to, God forbid, you don't even finish it.
That's what I'm putting on my notes. Has had 3 heart attacks last few months. Hard on 70K. Magic number here is 75K to buyer. So get it between 60 and 65. I'm just making notes here. Yeah. The reason why I'm saying I'm not on my A game right now is I had the comp ready in the first 30 seconds of the phone call. I don't know why else I was playing around with my computer screen instead of just focusing on the call. It was just stupid. Right off the bat, as soon as he said 70, RJ know this guy's in the right price bucket. He would have just kill shot it, done. Call it a day. It would have been a prime YouTube short video. It was a short video of the whole call, not even like a snippet of it. It would have been the whole call.
Yep. You don't have to do anything.
Yeah, but no, I prolonged it, I extended it. So this is actually good because for the folks that are watching, like we all have these kind of days, you know, like I think I'm pretty darn good at what I do, but I also make mistakes, you know what I mean? And it's just, but recognizing it right away and then changing it on the very next call.
Yeah.
That's what makes the difference, you know? On that note, I'm going to need to take a break, clear my head, because obviously every phone call I make right now, I'm not on my A game. So I'm going to do my Zen for the next hour, get back on it, get back on the horse. Ed, Bryson, if you guys want to hop on, he'll be on the other link that I usually use. I'll be on there. Just give me an hour or two. This is when I like to just sit on the sun and just ground myself.
Ground. I might do that.
Yeah.
I got a couple other things I gotta do today, so I'll be off for the rest of the day. But it's
Sweet.
being on.
Cool, man. Thank you for hopping on, Bryson. Appreciate you. As always, man. And yep, have a good one, guys. For everyone else that's on still, smash that like button especially if you got a golden nugget from today's calls. Any key takeaways, please leave it on the comments. It'll definitely help the newbies out as they come across my channel. And as you can see on my screen, it's always about growing together and inspiring each other. So if you found anything that you would have done differently today on any of my calls, please leave it in the comments. I would really appreciate it. I'm here to grow with you guys. I continuously want to elevate my game. So any feedback from you, I am all open ears. All right. You guys have a good one. And I will see you on Saturday for Saturday Power Hour so we can finish the week strong and have our 5 contracts. All right, guys. Have a good one.